form.
I get it.
Thank you.
Anytime. I just don't like to serve. Miss Blake.
Hi. I waited until I saw Mike leave for school, then I knew it'd be safe to come in.
Getting ready to go to the hospital.
I know, but I think you might find this more important.
Well, if it has anything to do with Mike, there's nothing that is more important.
It won't take long. It won't take long at all.
We have Mike's entire future in our hands. This is not something that has to be rushed.
I know. I need to talk to both of you. Now. I've made my decision. I appreciate you taking the time to make the tea. Frankly, what I have to say makes me a little nervous. And tea helps.
Well, I'm sure we're all a little apprehensive.
You said that you had reached a decision.
That's right. I want you both to know that I have given it a great deal of thought. On the one hand, I'm Mike's mother. And I need it. But I've seen him with the two of you. I have seen the love that he has for the two of you. And the love that you give back to him.
He's very important to our whole family.
Yes, I know that. And I realized that my decision had to be based on what was right for Mike. Not your need for him, or mine, but what was best for him.
Well, Lesley and I strongly agree with that.
Thank you. And I've decided that even though I love him, he belongs with you.
Are you saying that you're giving him up?
Because I love
him. We couldn't be any more grateful. Do you understand exactly what you're doing? That you are giving up all your rights to Mike? Forever.
I know.
I don't even know how to...
If it would make you feel any better, I want you to know that your decision has done nothing but to strengthen our commitment to Mike.
You've heard my decision. That's all I have to say. I'll be going now. This has not been easy.
I know, but you are doing the right thing. You really are.
I know that. Take care of him.
Just checking in?
Yes, yep. Well, we got a little bit held up at home. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Terrific.
Good. I'll see you both later.
Okay.
Good luck.
Rick, before you get tied up, I got a call from Brock. He wants to meet with the two of us today, if possible.
Well, sometime this afternoon, after 2 would be good.
All right, I'll call him back and set it up.
Fine, would you let me know exactly what time I got to see a patient in CIC?
Oh, shucks.
Okay.
All right.
All right, see you later.
Bye, then.
Oh, I guess I have to go to work.
Dr. Webb?
Yeah. Oh,
Hello. I'm sorry, I don't mean to take up more of your time. I knew you and your husband were headed here, and I just wanted to catch you before you got too
is something wrong?
Can we talk someplace?
Sure. Let's go over in the lounge, okay? Would you like to sit down?
Please.
I'm sorry, I just have to ask you this. If it's what I think it is, I would rather you just came out and told me. Have you changed your mind?
Changed my... Oh, no. I'm sorry. If I gave that impression, no. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You gave me a little scare there for a minute, but I've got to learn not to jump to conclusions.
Well, obviously, it is about Mike.
All right, what is it?
First of all, let me say, I have not changed my mind. I will not change my mind. But I want you to understand that I want to be involved with him, somehow.
Involved in what way?
I want him to know that his mother did care.
I told you, I promise you, I will make sure that he knows that.
I would like to prove it. To be more specific, I would like to help with my son's education. Not now, but for college.
Well, goodness, that's not necessary. When Rick and I took on the responsibility for Mike, we meant everything. His future, his education, everything.
No, nevertheless, I would like to do this. I would like to give you a check for his education. And I want to know if you'll accept it.
I don't know that I should answer that right at this minute. Could you give me time to talk to my husband about it?
Of course.
I will do that. It may take a little while, but I will get back to you sometime today.
Fine. I'll be waiting for your call. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bill, are you busy?
No, I'm just updating some files. Come on.
Well, I figured you'd be working late since we got here late this morning. Hard day?
The usual. Sit down.
Okay. Well, I have been trying to talk to you, goodness knows, for hours, but everything seemed to pile up at once, and then you'd be busy, and then I'd be busy, and...
What are you trying to tell me?
Ginny Blake showed up here.
Oh, she was at the house this morning.
I know, after that. She actually followed us to the hospital. I would have called you, but you had just gone to CICU.
Leslie, if you're trying to tell me that she's changed her mind, just say it, please.
No. I did exactly the same thing. No, she's holding to her word. She's giving him up.
Then fine, what does she want?
She wants to be able to contribute to his future education, and I think she's talking about kind of a lot of money.
Did you tell her it wasn't necessary?
It was the first thing I said, but then I started to really think about it.
Leslie, there is nothing to think about. We don't need it, and we don't want it.
Right, but the first thing I tried to do was to look at it from her point of view. And it really might help her to know that she's contributing to his future.
We don't need that contribution.
I know that. I know we don't need it. I think, sweetheart, that she needs to make it. She's a mother who's giving up her child. I don't think it's a lot to ask to be able to give some money toward his education. I think we can be gracious enough to accept that.
I do not agree with that. If we accept that money, do you know what we have to give in return?
What?
Mike, an option on him for her to be able to interfere and say things. She may not say that, but I think if she pays that money, she's going to feel she's entitled to it.
Yes, that might be true, but I don't think that you can ignore the other side to it. Rick, she's a mother. She's giving up so much. I don't want to take everything away from her.
We're not taking everything away from her. She agreed to do this voluntarily.
Yes, but I try to put myself in her place. I ask myself, how would I feel if I were really his mother and I had to make that decision again to give him up?
How would you feel?
I think it really might help if I could know that I was doing something to make the rest of his life better. It might really help take away a lot of the pain.
And you think I'm being a little too rigid, then?
Well, no, but I don't think it's just absolutely 100% wrong to let her do this. And there's a very practical side to this, too, by the way.
Hmm?
It might give her peace of mind.
Leslie, if she has a hold on us, what happens to our peace of mind?
Well, that is a chance we would have to take, of course.
I don't think I'm ready to take that chance. Sorry.
We might not have a choice.
Look, she made us an offer. We're entitled to refuse that offer if we want to.
Yes, of course we are. But you can't ignore the fact that she is doing this huge thing. She's making this enormous gesture. And to refuse the fact that she wants to do something nice, it could feel like a slap in the face to her, and I don't want to antagonize her. I don't want to rock the boat right now.
And what you're really saying is you don't think we dare refuse her.
Well, yes, but there is a very humane aspect to it. We really would be helping her deal with her guilt.
Are you sure you'd really like to do this?
I would really like to make sure that Mike doesn't have to be hurt, and I would like to do anything that that will guarantee that.
Where is she, at the hotel?
Yeah, room 502.
Yes, room 502, please. Miss Blake, this is Rick Weber. I'm sorry it's taking so long to call you. My wife just told me about your offer. I'm sure she told you that it wasn't necessary. Yes, I do understand that. Miss Blake, it is just not easy for us to say yes to this. Under the circumstances, we do accept. It's just... Miss Blake, we do accept. Fine, I'll be by there tomorrow. Thank you. She wants me to stop by the hotel tomorrow morning to pick up the check.
Oh, honey, I'm so glad you called.
I am not real happy about it.
I know that you're doing the right thing, baby. I know it's the right thing.
Well, I hope so.
Just think of it this way. Tomorrow, by this time, this whole terrible ordeal is going to be over.
Hopefully.
Don't you feel better? I do. I feel so relieved. I've had this on my mind all day long.
You feel better now? You've had a long, tiring day. Are you exhausted? All right, then, let's knock off and let's go home.